Alrighty, so went to my local card store right, and I picked up this whole box for $300. Let's see what's in it. Alright, this is all stuff for Whatnot, except for I did pull a card out of here in the back that I got for 25 cents in a bargain box. It was like 50 cents per card, and it's worth $150. And I got it for 50 cents. Okay, so we're gonna go through this. I'll show you guys. So when I was looking through this, these cards were all in a box for like 50 cents. It was like 50 cents per card, right? Those we'll just set aside for now. That one can go over here. That's the really good one. But what happened was, I ended up going through this box, picking out stuff for my Whatnot shows, right? Which my Whatnot link is going to be down below, and if you use my Whatnot link for your first purchase or first time going on Whatnot, you get a free $25 plus. Hold up. There we go. Plus, you can access my show. So I picked up all these cards from my Whatnot account to run a show. In total, there's 870 cards, and I got them for $300 flat, right? And this is all stuff that I think, like Barry Sanders, that card will go for a bit in my Whatnot show. These, if they look cool, I picked them up, and then so what happened was, I'm sick. They're all in this 25-cent ones, but this is the key. Whenever you're buying anywhere online or in person or anywhere, okay, wait, let's see. Okay, I guess there's just a Jordan Love hiding back there. That's cool. You need to buy bulk, and guess what? They were 50 cents a card. Then I bought bulk. And then he goes, I'll pay $20 or I'll pay 25 cents a card if you want all of them for 25 cents a card. And I was like, yes, I do. So I kept going through it. I just kept going through it and kept picking out. Like, of course, there wasn't any of the top QBs in here. It was a box of 2024s, and then I went through a couple other boxes that also were 50 cents. But it was a box that said 2024 rookies and parallels. And so I just started picking up whoever I could that I thought, like some of the top guys who aren't like, the guys, like the QBs, like Bucky Irving for 25 cents. That's a steal. I'll take that every day. Big Country, 25 cents. Okay. There's not a lot of Xavier Worthy, but there's some of these guys in here, right? Or like this one's sick. Tim Tebow, everybody loves Tim Tebow. Right, some of these guys that it's like if you take a shot on this, right, this cool looking Kirk Cousins, right, and you buy it for 25 cents a card, are you really losing? The only way you lose is if it doesn't sell, because if it sells on Whatnot, you end up making 59 cents a card off of this. So I paid 25 cents. They, after their fees, after everything, I get 59 cents. You're looking at 30-something cents profit, right, per card, if it sells for $1. But some of these are going to sell for more than $1, right? And then I found that card. Like I was picking up anything, because at first I was being kind of selective, and then I pulled out 500 cards, and he goes, actually, we'll do 50 or 25 cents a card for you. And I go, okay, time to break the bank. So then I started being a little less selective, started going through, purchasing what I could. That didn't really help either. Then I started being a little less selective, and I just started picking up anything that I thought, like, could go for $1. Better names, right? Or teams, right? Like Eagles, right? A lot of Lions cards I picked up. It's like stuff like this. This right here passes the player and eye test. A good player, Terry Bradshaw, and That's a sick looking card. Somebody's gonna pay $1 for that, right? And then all these rookies and stuff. That's what you're looking for here. If it's gonna pass the and some of these aren't sleeved, but that's okay. We'll take that one out. But that's what you're looking for. And then I started picking up, like, you know, Absolute, because somebody might pay $1 for it, and worst comes to worst, it doesn't sell. I lot it up. I got some patches. Daniel Jones patch. Like I said, all it has to do is sell for $1, and I make at least 30 cents. And if it sells for more, guess what? Great. And there's 870 cards here, right? So that's kind of my thought behind it, is when I'm searching for cards, and all these are going to go on my whatnot. And this is why you need to look through the boxes and get as many as you can, because then they gave me a crazy deal. Instead of, what was that? I bought 800 and something cards, so that would be like $500 almost, 870, so it'd be almost $500. Plus, I bought some that were in like these checkerboards, right? Those are counted into this. He gave me the price, so it probably would have been like $500, and he gave them to me for $3 because I bought bulk. And there's a lot of good stuff in here. Not a lot of numbered, but a lot of stuff that on whatnot. This is the stuff that the collectors and everybody are gonna love and eat up. Like 25 cents per of these is fire. Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, okay. And all these were in a box of 2024 rookies, except for some of these weren't 2024 because I looked through some basketball. I looked through just whatever they had in the amount of time that I could go. But yeah, these are like some of the cards we picked up. A lot of this, I know it's unlicensed, but guess what? It passes the eye test. So I was like, you know what? We'll pick it up. It looks cool. Might as well. But then again, it is unlicensed. But I was like, yo, if I'm only paying 25 cents a card, we're gonna pick that up all day. I'm looking through these boxes, right? I'm going, and I'm finding decent stuff, and he comes over and tells me that, and I keep picking up more and more. And the only reason why I stopped there, the goal was I wanted to get 1,000 cards, but I ran out of time because I got to him at the very end. And because I was feeling lucky, and I always do a thing with my girlfriend, where whenever she goes to the card store / whatever, I always buy her a pack or two, so then she can have opening, so then she can open them, right? And so I bought 3 packs of Optic. We didn't pull anything too great out of there. There's Joe Milton. And then like one other card. The best hit out of those 3 packs, which is not a bad hit, is right here. What was this one? Was the Caleb Williams. She was happy. She got to open some cards. I was like, you know what? I got these for such a good deal, and it kind of helps out the store, so it might as well. But yeah, so we're not even halfway through this lot, and these are the types of cards that we were picking up. And then I'll show you what I found. So I'm looking through here. I'm like, okay, so these are all cool, whatever, right? And then I find this. I'm like, wait a second. I know what that is. It's a Mojo from H2O, right? 2024. These are hard to come by. I put it in here because it was a nicer card. It's on eBay for a little bit, and these are gonna be on my eBay. Then I find this, and I'm like, I'm looking through this box. And these are in the 50 cent box, basically, but I got it for 25 cents. I'm like, okay. And then I go like this, right? I'm like, okay. And so it was like these 3 together, or these 4, because the last card I'm not going to, wait. Yeah, it was these 3 together. Where is it at? Yo. Oh. And then I'm looking, I'm going, oh. Then I see this. I put it in here because it wasn't in a sleeve. It wasn't even in a top loader. And then I turn it over. 1 of 5. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just found this in here. a 1 of 5 Dallas Goedert on the blue mojo. Then I'm like, holy shit. So I kind of, because there was nobody really in the store, and so I kind of go like this. I was putting stacks on the side. I kind of put it in the middle, so then they wouldn't like see it. I was like, bro, no way. I just found that. I don't want them to be like, hey, we actually can't do that. I look it up. It's a $150 card. That's a $150 card. These all go for about $10 each, right? Just because they're so hard to. These are a expensive box, H2O. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So it's like $210, and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards of listed value, which they're not going to sell for probably that. But if you take that off, then that means I only paid $80 for all of it because of this freaking card, because of these that were just in there. I don't think they were meant to be in there, but they were. I was like, are you kidding me? So I got those. And so if you take that into consideration, right? And if you just say, hey, those all sell for $210, which they're not. So, like I'll accept offers on them and stuff, and try to move them fast. But if you say they all sell for that price, guess what? That's $90 for all these cards. All these ones I'm gonna run on my Whatnot show. And the good thing is I got to pick the cards that are in here, right? And if it is $90 for all these cards, there's if you subtract those, there's 840 or 864, which guess what? That makes these about 10 cents a card. Now you run it on Whatnot at 10 cents a card that you're into it. Now you're making about 50 cents a card if it sells at $1. And we have a lot of good stuff in here. If they were a good name, after they dropped the price down, if they were a good name, if they weren't, like, if they were a good rookie, colored card, parallel, like these ones kind of look cool, they pass the eye appeal, I was picking them up. I was like, if they're going to give me this good of a deal, I'm going to pick them up. And there was new select in here. I was like, okay, that's great. New select, you see here Bucky Irvings, Coleman, Xavier Worthy. Like, I was picking up a ton of big country cards in there. I think they just like, oh, and then these bomb squads, everybody loves the bomb squads, and those do great on Whatnot. So I'm just picking up stuff that I'm like, yep, that's gonna sell. And that's a good thing about going to a store, because normally I buy on eBay and sell on Whatnot, because I don't have a card store really close. And then we drove 45 minutes to go to this card store because my girlfriend wanted to go to Target. And I was like, you know what? I've been there before. I was like, you know what? We're gonna check it out. And I found, and then he goes, hey, I have these 2 boxes over there. Want to check those out? And I've bought from them twice, maybe, I think. Maybe twice, I think. Yeah. And then they had these 2024 boxes, like Dan Marino colored, okay. Spencer Rattler colored. I mean, I know he's not the greatest, but it's going to sell for $1. Archie Manning colored. It's not the greatest brand, but these are Michael Vick. Come on. Kelsey. These are the cards that everybody... Okay, that was on sleeve. Everybody on Whatnot is going to want. They might not be licensed, but it's a sick looking card. It's like, okay, this is numbered to $3.99. Too bad it's Gardner Minshew, but I'll take it if it's numbered and 25. That's a sick card too. It's like, I'll take all of them for $1 or 25 cents. I was just, at first I was very selective. I probably should have went back through that first box, because there's 2 boxes of 5,000 counts. And then I went through the first box. He goes, I'll do this amount. And then on the second box, I was like, okay. So we're going to start picking up all these. Like Brock Bowers rookies, 25 cents. Malik Neighbors. McConkey. Come on. Oh, I've picked up a couple. I only picked up these baseball cards because I'm in Washington State. And King Griffey, no matter what, and Alex Rodriguez always sell. That's a Sapphire. That's the only reason I picked it up. And so I didn't buy a lot of baseball, but I was like, Alex Rodriguez, this one looks kind of cool. Although he had steroid stuff, everybody always buys him. There's another King Griffey. That was like the only baseball. That was it. But because I'm a mainly football channel, but I'll pick up stuff like that if it comes up and if it's cheap enough. As long as I know the players, because I'm not too good with baseball, or I know like the top guys, but I'm not too good with like everybody else. So like that one's fire. Okay. So I just picked up all these, and all these are gonna be streamed in my Whatnot tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? I don't even know. It's today the 4th. So the 5th, June 5th, 2025. All these are going to be streamed. Plus, I am getting new product in the mail, and I'm getting about 1,000 cards in the mail. I paid 100, or about 2,000 cards. I paid $125 for. So all this is going to be a crazy show on the 5th. I have my last day of college the day after. I'm like, let's go. I'm graduating soon. Oh, this was actually in one of these, but I took it out because that's obviously more important to sleeve up. Malik Neighbors select. And then I paid. I mean, at the end of the day, they gave me a discount, but of whatever. But so they basically like let me have these for the 25 cents because I counted these all in there. I was like, Ricky Johnson for $1, even if that wasn't for $1, I would have still picked it up. Because on Whatnot, bro, that's going to sell. That's going to sell for more than $1. I know that for sure. Right? I had a couple cards that had the price tags on them sitting on the side. And then he kind of grabbed them all and was like, hey, we'll work a deal out on these. So I was like, oh, okay. And he put it all in there. I was like, all right, that's cool. So I don't care, $1. I only had it in there because it's cheap. And then this one was in a $2 thing. I set it aside just in case I wanted it, and then it ended up being in the deal. So I was like, okay. I mean, it's just a cool looking card. He was kind of a name in college. I don't know. I think he might be in the NFL now. This one was also in there for like $2, and I just had it sitting aside. Color match. I was like, yeah, we'll think about it, and then all got looped in together. So I was like, okay. A lot of this stuff that I'm just like, it looks cool, right? Like this is a base card, and it's Steve Largent though, and it looks cool. Or like this Richard Sherman, it looks cool. I know it's unlicensed, but if it looks cool, parallel, like Ladd McConkey, it's still gonna sell. They're still gonna sell. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I was hoping that there was more, like Xavier, all of these top guys in there, but I mean, I'll take them. I'll take whatever we got. I'm beyond happy for, right? A lot of this stuff. I was taking all these parallels because they look sick. They look sick, and they're new. Joe Milton rookie. I'm just like, okay. Barry Sanders goes. These are all. I only picked these up on other base cards because they're good enough names, like Walter Payton, Joe Montana, Tom Brady. Like those are the names that are gonna sell. And I'm like, okay, we'll pick them up even if they're base because there's a lot of collectors out there. And then, yep, Devontae Adams, and yep. I just figured they look cool enough. Let's pick them up. Okay, and then, so then there's the 2 cards that I paid like $10 a pack on these. These, I didn't count these in the 300 because I bought 3 packs, $30 because I was like, oh, whatever. Bought them so my girlfriend could open something. So, excluding those, this was $30. And then I picked out a couple cards, like I was saying, that I put on the side. And I was like, okay, I'll look these up, see how much they're worth. 'Cause they're checkerboards, right? And then these all got lotted in there. Colored, Brock Bowers, okay. Eddie Lacy, I was like, this one's numbered to 49 of Tiki Barber. I got a couple of James Winston rookies. I think I got maybe 3. This Pandora was cool. Thrasher's been selling for me. And then this Malik Neighbors, which is overpriced, but it came out to 25 cents. So I'm like, okay. And they all look good. Those are the cards that are going to sell. But yeah, so at the end of the day, ended up getting this behemoth, 1 of 5 for 25 cents. I was like, bro, ain't no way. So if you're interested in any of these are going to be on my eBay. And then I'm doing a show on June 5th, 2025. if you're interested in any of these. My Whatnot will be linked down below. And if you are new to Whatnot, and if you use my link below, you'll get $25 or $15, my bad, free on Whatnot, and you can use it wherever you want on Whatnot as long as you use it on Whatnot. All right, thank you guys. See you tomorrow in the live stream. Bye bye.